Hello, hello. This is going to be Unit 7, which is fiction writing. It's a great, fun little unit. We're still writing in a narrative format, so that is a great way to kind of help support that narrative writing of sequential order. Here is your letter that's going to explain a little bit about what this unit is all about. We'll jump over here to the mentor text. So fairy tales are great. Fables are great to use. Froggy Learns to Swim is a very simple fiction. You can use that one. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs is also a fun little fiction book that you can use. Here is your writing goals. So you'll want to make sure you update that and give students a couple of opportunities to pick and reselect their writing goals over time. Here's an overview of the lessons. So I'll just kind of highlight a couple of the anchor charts that we have here, but we're going to be working on what is fiction, right? And obviously they'll have lots of experience with fiction, but picking a character, picking a setting, and then kind of organizing their writing a bit. So we'll have the story hand organizer for them, and also some character ideas. Now that could be something that you add to as well. So what are some characters that you know are animals? What are some community helpers, right? So again, turning to their partner and adding to that. You can also add to settings. What are different kinds of settings that we could have? Use that as a springboard for students to come up with some additional ideas. We also have different types of stories. We have funny stories and quest stories, good versus evil, or happily ever after. So those are, you're going to find those in this unit. You'll also see some great beginnings. So we're going to be talking about ways to start a fiction piece. So those are included as well. Of course, we're going to be looking at spelling and writing down the sounds that we hear. So we'll have the same anchor charts that we've used before. These will be familiar to them. We'll also talk about dialogue. Now we have speech bubbles, right? Those are things that students have already learned about. We'll also introduce them to quotation marks. Now, will your students master quotation marks? Probably not. But we're going to show them how to use them and show that that means that somebody's talking. So don't expect perfection, but this is just an exposure lesson. Let's see, what else do I want to share with you? We'll also talk about different types of ways to make it interesting. So different punctuation, different fonts on the page, right? And then again, we'll have our Fix It Up strategies that we'll do on the 19th day. Of course, you can use that Fix It Up checklist anytime the student finishes their one piece and before they start another one. That's an option for them. But on day 19, they'll have selected that one piece. They're going to make it better. They'll hand in everything to you nice and neat, staple it together, send it on home. And then on day 20, you'll do your celebration. See, these are going faster and faster. We're getting closer to the end, and you guys are becoming experts. Have a great month.